Hello, Steve Barcelo from the Cryptozoology Museum, out for a nice hike. Do a little bigfooting out here at the park. It is December 24th, Christmas Eve, and it's 61 degrees. How nice is that? I seem to be the only person in the park. I'm the only person nutty enough to be out here on Christmas Eve. I am walking into some spider webs here, which is a good sign. No one's been on this trail. We've had some rain. As you can see on the trails here, a little bit of things washed away. Here's a good sign. So maybe there's a chance of finding some prints. We've had a lot of sightings in the area here, as you guys know. Calmore's had a sighting not too far from where I'm hiking now. And we've had quite a few others in past months, especially the summertime. I figured this would be an ideal time to get out before I have to open the museum and see what I can find. A bunch of broken trees here, right at the crotch of the trail. And we're coming up on a spot where I've had a sighting. Geez, that's got to be 2 years ago. We had this black silhouette rocking in the trees. We actually got photos, not great photos, unfortunately, but you can see a silhouette, so it almost looks like a silhouette, like a shadow person. It's obviously pretty wide, got some girth to it. And it was just kind of doing this sort of thing, rocking back and forth in the trees, kind of like watching us from a distance. That was the same day we found a large print that had something make a deep sort of sound from across a wooded area by the stream there. Dead quiet in here. A little breeze in the distance, getting some wind blowing through. A few birds. Give you a shot of the trail. It looks a little bit more cumbersome the way I'm holding it. I'm using a tripod today. Couldn't find my selfie stick. I don't know, buried in the truck somewhere. And I'll probably be doing some camping down here this week since it's back in the 60s. Of course, we'll have to do the family Christmas stuff. But then after that, I'll see if I can come down here maybe Friday, set up a tent and actually spend the night and do some night hiking and set up some game cameras and work the woods with a thermal camera. More broken branches. These appear to be natural. I wouldn't think anything unusual. Here's a big tree down. Especially since there's a bunch in the area here, I would assume this is just a little micro burst, a wind gust coming through. And you'll get those more on a trail where the wind can follow down the trail and take out the weaker trees. But we do have on this trail farther down where we found these trees that are twisted and then pulled in from multiple directions. Those are the more unusual ones. I try not to get too excited over tree structures. I'm no tree expert, and here's a pretty cool tree. Not a Bigfoot tree, but it's Mother Nature doing its best there. It's just an unusual growth. Now this is the area where I had a sighting 2 years ago. Back down in there. And another time walking through, we had something move through. But on the other side, all the way back there, is Fishing Creek. So that's kind of the highway for all this activity in here. The sun's right here in my eyes. I probably should have wore a hat. Won't be squinting as much. Okay, this is a nice spot here. We're a little bit higher. See, I'd love to set up a tent here. This would be a spot to spend the night. If I get the okay on that, that'd be great. Because we could set up motion detectors throughout here, and then some cameras. We're high enough and close enough to the river. We can hike out and see what's going on. This would be a good spot. I don't know if we could be able to get the okay for that though. Probably off season, get a special permit, especially to film. Yeah, we got a nice breeze coming through. I can't believe it's so warm. Loving this 61-degree weather. Christmas Eve, I'm out here in a t-shirt and I'm warm. Once again, this is an area here where you can see where they burnt this out a couple of years back, and the low stuff hasn't grown in, so you can get some distance in here. It's the perfect spot to look for things. So I'm saying I would love to make this my campsite. Even at night, the thermal camera would pick up things. And this time of the year with the leaf litter, it's a little wet now from the rain. A couple of days of drying out and you'll hear the crunching of the leaves if anything's coming up. Well, I'm going to continue to hike on here, see what I get. I'm enjoying this. This is just gorgeous, the weather. But I'm going to let you guys go. I'll log back on later if I pick up anything. I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and everyone have a safe holiday and enjoy the family and the food. Don't overdo the booze too much. See if you can squeeze in some Bigfooting. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Wish you guys all the best. When you get a chance, stop by the museum. The Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. We're open 7 days a week. We're in Littleton, North Carolina at 328 Mosby Avenue. We're even open Christmas Day. So come on by, open every day from 1 to 7. Don't forget to subscribe.